So in the past, we've come across acronyms like SMAC, Social Media Mobility Analytics Cloud, and VUCA as well. So how different is digital from some of these trends? What is unique about digital, and why should we take it seriously?
I think we were talking about the statement given by our chairman, and I think that's quite a profound statement. More than 50% of the organizations are going to disappear, in the next few years, and these are organizations which have been iconic over the last many years. All of them are getting displaced by platform companies. So on one hand, digital is a massive disruptor. Right? It is disrupting organizations, it's disrupting businesses, and it's also disrupting industries. On the other hand, also we have statistics which say that traditional organizations, as they go ahead, about 30 to 35% of their incremental revenue is going to come from digital. Right? So you have an organization which, on one hand, if it can mobilize their capabilities and capacities in a digital point of view, you will have a significant growth happening, and if they are not, then they are in the risk of getting disrupted and actually disappearing. A good example which has happened recently is Toys R Us. It was a great organization, very well known for their brand and the kind of stuff they do. They were very early in the digital game with Amazon, but for all the wrong reasons, or the wrong decisions which they did, they are now, they have filed bankruptcy, right? So digital is a powerful force. It depends upon how you are able to use it, whether you are able to use it to give you your growth or momentum, or your competitors are able to use it better.
Yeah. Okay, great. So you spoke about platforms in this answer. So in the industrial age, companies used to have a linear business model where the focus was on the product, whereas today you just spoke about platforms. Why is becoming a platform important in the digital context?
Well, if you look at the top Fortune 500 companies now, if you look at the first 10, maybe, you will probably find 6 or 7 of them which are platform companies. These organizations were not there 6-8 years back, but the kind of speed at which they have grown and the kind of market capitalization they are showing, they are much ahead of what I call the pipeline or the value chain, as you said, companies. So what happens in a value chain organization is that you have several inputs going, and you have, in the end, you have the output coming, and something which happens in the middle in terms of working on those inputs, and that's a traditional pipeline business. Platform business is different. It basically works on what I call the network effect. Right? You have many sellers or you have many buyers, and then you have people who are controlling the platform, and it's the power of network which makes this particular business model go, rather than the pipeline business. And studies have shown that whenever there is a competition between a pipeline business and a platform business, the platform business will always win, right? So that is the reason why traditional organizations are trying to reinvent their businesses. In addition to their traditional value chain business, they are trying to build platform businesses. A great example of a very traditional organization is GE. And GE is very successfully gone into a platform business where GE Digital is now contributing significant amount of revenue to the traditional business of GE as well.
Okay, wonderful.